I am so fed up of this one statement that relationships are complicated. On the contrary, no, relationships are not complicated. Relationships are supposed to be one of the simplest things that human beings have in their life. Now, when I refer relationships, most of you would think of boyfriend girlfriend relationship, dating relationship, but I'm completing a whole spectrum of relationships, be it dating, be it your relationship with your parents, be it the relationship with your friends, or be it of that of a husband or wife or siblings or anything, any damn relationship in this world. So I'm talking about all the relationships this world has got to offer. Also, guys, stay tuned by the end of the video because I've got a pro tip for you. So, शुरू से शुरू करते हैं. Communication is the key. ये आप लोग हर तरफ सुनते हो. ऑलमोस्ट कोई भी बंदा है या कोई भी इंसान है जो एक रिलेशनशिप के बारे में एडवाइस देता है, वो बोलते हैं कम्युनिकेशन इज द की. बट हम सुन तो लेते हैं, बट क्या हम इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं? एवरीवन सेज कि कम्युनिकेट करो कम्युनिकेट करो कम्युनिकेट करो, पर क्या हम कम्युनिकेट करते हैं? क्या हम अपनी ईगो नीचे रख के, अपनी सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट या सेल्फ स्टीम, प्राइड, नेम इट एनीथिंग, उसको पीछे रख के क्या हम खुद इनिशिएट करते हैं कि हम सामने वाले को बताएं कि हमें क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही है, और हम रेडीली सुने भी कि उसको हमारे से भी क्या प्रॉब्लम्स है. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप ही हमेशा सही हो सकता है सामने वाला भी सही हो. वो कहते हैं ना कि 6 and 9, if you're looking it from one side it is 6, if you're looking it from another side it is 9. So that scenario happens in real life as well, especially in relationships. कभी कभी मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग्स इतनी हो जाती है that the more you get into it the more you get stuck. So at times the best solution is कि सारे जो past happenings है, if both the parties included they want a fresh start, जितना भी past में जितना baggage है उसको cut out कर दो. cut out in the sense कि वो exist ही नहीं करता. behave as if it never existed, and you can give a fresh start to your relationship. Again guys, सिर्फ डेटिंग में नहीं अप्लाई करना, ये अपने आसपास के बाकी रिलेशनशिप्स भी, बीट योर रिलेशनशिप विद योर डैड, योर मॉम. लड़कों को ज़्यादातर प्रॉब्लम अपने डैड के साथ होती है, एंड कईयों का रिलेशनशिप अपने मॉम के साथ भी सही नहीं होता. सो कोशिश तो एटलीस्ट कर ही सकते हो. होना नहीं होना बात की बात है, बिकॉज एज आई सेड बोथ द पार्टीज आर इंक्लूडेड, बोथ एफर्ट्स आर नीडेड फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड. But maybe sometimes one person has to put in more efforts to bring out the efforts from other side as well. So in a gist, I would say yes, communicate using the right words. This is from my personal experiences. Right words, choice of words, the tone of your voice, and also be very specific, be very clear कि आपको किस particular चीज़ से problem हुई, क्या particular scenario, action या बात आपको नहीं अच्छी लगी. And also keep your point also and listen to another person's perspective as well. Sometimes they don't mean to be mean, but it happens automatically or it happens unintentionally. So communicate करो और एक मिडिल ग्राउंड पे आओ. 50% आप पुट इन करो, 50% सामने वाला पुट इन करे, तभी मज़ा आता है एक रिलेशनशिप को सस्टेन करने का. तभी मज़ा आता है एफर्ट्स पुट इन भी करने का, जब आपको पता है कि सामने से कुछ ना कुछ तो रेसिप्रोकेट हो रहा है. If even if you're seeing that another person is trying their best, even that is enough. If they're not matching your frequency but they're trying their best, so at least appreciate it, because not everyone is same. सबकी frequency या सबकी nature नहीं होती है कि वो एकदम से open up हो पाए या एकदम से बिल्कुल cool dude बन के forgive कर दे या बातें भूल जाए, या I mean एक होता है आदित्य और एक होती है गीत. So that is the case. So I hope you understood my point of view for communication is the key. Please apply it and let me know how did it improve your overall relationships. Second point, empathy. Now, as much as this word has become so generic, everyone uses it, it is that hard to imply. It is very hard to be in someone else's shoes and to think from their perspective, but at least we can try. At least we can try to understand their situation. At least we can understand from where they are coming from. So please empathize, and sometimes you have to put yourself down as well. See, that is how the relationships work. Because not every time you can have the upper hand, or not every time another person can have upper hand on you. Sometimes you have to be dominant or sometimes you have to be submissive, depending upon the scenario, depending upon the circumstances. But if one person sticks to one role, then it is trouble for another one or for yourself as well. If you're always submissive, if you're always saying yes to everything they say, if you always try to understand, या आप हमेशा ही उनकी जी हजूरी कर रहे हो कि उनको किसी बात का बुरा ना लग जाए, then also that's not good for your mental health and not for your peace of mind. So empathize karo, understand karo, but also know where to take charge or where to take control of the whole scenario or circumstance that's going on, because not everyone has got same heart as you. अगर आप इस perspective से सोचते हो कि मुझे दूसरे की सिचुएशन समझनी चाहिए और आप हमेशा से काम और कंपोज रहते हो और अंडरस्टैंडिंग रहते हो, people tend to take advantage of those things as well. So बहुत ध्यान से, बहुत सोच के आप अपने स्टेप्स लो, प्लान करो. प्लान नॉट एज एन प्लान, बट हाँ एटलीस्ट डिसाइड कि कब दिमाग से काम लेना है और कब दिल से काम लेना है. हमेशा दिल से काम लोगे तो फिर यू आर इन trouble. I'm sorry for that, but yes, you will be in trouble अगर आप हमेशा दिल से सोचोगे. कभी कभी दिमाग से भी सोचना पड़ता है एंड आपको सारी चीज़ें इवैल्यूएट करनी पड़ती है. आप बहुत अंडरस्टैंडिंग होते हो, आप बहुत एम्पैथेटिक होते हो, आप बहुत अच्छे इंसान होते हो, फिर सामने वाला उसी चीज़ का बेनिफिट भी उठा लेता है. सो एज मच एफर्ट्स एज यू आर पुटिंग इन, सी सामने से कुछ आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है या बिल्कुल या फॉर ग्रांटेड हो. सो लुक आउट फॉर दैट एज वेल. नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू आवर थर्ड पॉइंट, विच इज ट्रस्ट बिल्डिंग. सी अगर ट्रस्ट नहीं होगा तो आप हमेशा पैरानोया में रहोगे. आप हमेशा यू विल बी सस्पिशियस, यू विल बी थिंकिंग of all the negative things that can happen, of all the negative thoughts. So build that trust. So there are numerous ways actually to build trust. It's long deep conversations or asking them about their opinions on different topics, be it in terms of spirituality, be it in terms of being empathetic or helping others, or their behavior with others. Anything, the subject of the discussion could be anything, and जितना आप communicate करोगे, जितनी आप conversation करोगे, उतना deep trust build होता है. And also one more thing, show them that you are there for them. When another person, they are firm on this thing, that you not only just make promises but you also stand firm on it, they automatically tend to trust you more and more and start trusting you more and more. They perceive you as a reliable person, as someone they can blind trust on. And guys, it's your responsibility to maintain that trust. If you are making any promises to anyone, be firm on it. Only make promises when you know that you can convey it or you can deliver it. Only then. Otherwise, किसी की expectations इतनी ऊपर लेके जाके उनका trust break करना, it's really disheartening, and it doesn't do good to anyone. It doesn't do good to them. It won't do any good to you as well. So trust building is very important from both the sides. आप अपने आप को ट्रस्टवर्दी बनाओ. आप ये भी देखो कि सामने वाला इंसान ट्रस्टवर्दी है या नहीं है. In continuation with trust building, there comes one more point: spending quality time. The more time you will spend with each other, the more you will get to know them in person, the more you will get to know about their good habits, bad habits, their lows and their highs and everything. So spending quality time is really important. And I would like to add one more thing. Generation, we do not spend much time with our parents, so make it a habit to go and sit with your parents. Even if you guys are scrolling on your phone, just sit with them, pick a topic, talk about it, spend quality time. It could be anything: watching TV together, or giving them good night hugs, kisses, or giving them good morning hugs or kisses. It really means a lot to your parents. Show them that you care. Small acts of kindness, small acts of generosity, tokens of care or tokens of love, anything. It could be anything from, taking them to their favorite restaurant, or ordering their favorite dish, or watching a movie with them. Anything it could be. Just the time that you are spending, make sure that your bond gets stronger and deeper. And this thing also implies on your friendships and relationships as well. Go out for a coffee, or go out to have a walk in the park, or go out to play games, or do your activities, mind soothing activities like painting or any other activities that you both of you like or share common interests in, or any activities with your friends. Dance with them, sing with them, gossip with them. Just spend time. That is how your relationships gets better and better with time. I know बहुत बार relationships में conflict हो जाते हैं, but कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स होना बहुत नॉर्मल है, बट उस कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को आप लोग रिजॉल्व कैसे करते हो वो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है. कभी कभी इतनी ज़्यादा चीज़ें बढ़ जाती है, इतनी ज़्यादा मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग्स बढ़ जाती है दैट बोथ द पार्टीज दे डोंट कम इन टू रिजॉल्व एंड एवरीवन थिंक्स कि जैसा है वैसा चल रहा है. इन दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम अगर सामने वाला इंसान आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपका फ्रेंड आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और इट हैज़ बीन अ decades of friendships, so just don't let it go, just give that last try. क्या पता वो चीज़ें सॉर्ट हो जाए. ये मेरे साथ भी हुआ है and that person has become the bestest friend of mine now. So and I'm really happy that I took that one chance with her. And so yes, these things really help: communication, spending time, and resolving conflicts. Both, I know it takes a lot of effort, but then what in this world doesn't require efforts? कुछ भी स्मूथ नहीं है, कुछ भी ऐसे बिल्कुल सीमलेस नहीं है. सब you have to decide what person, what things are worth your effort and your time. So don't let the relationships go just like that. Give your best. I won't say give your 100%, I would say give your 200%. And even after that you don't get the same reward, then just back off, because probably the other person is no longer interested to maintain that relationship on that frequency with you anymore. But give your best. Try as hard as you can, because once the bonds are formed, it is not easy to find that kind of friendships again. So give your level best. And मतलब वो I would say कि जी जान लगा दो to show the another person that you really matter. Observed over the years that human beings are actually very simple. All they need is affection, care, and love. And there are some persons out there who do not respect it, who only respect materialistic things, or who only go where they are benefited in one way or another. But that is just 20% of the population. 80% of the humans, they are very simple and they are very generous, they are very kind. You will give them love, probably they will return that 20x to you. So it's in your hands. And all लड़ाइयाँ, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स, मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग्स किस रिश्ते में नहीं होती, हर रिलेशनशिप में होती है. बट यू शुड नो व्हेन टू फॉरगिव एंड मूव ऑन फ्रॉम देम. अगर आप देख रहे हो दैट सामने वाला इंसान इज पुटिंग इन एफर्ट्स, दे आर एक्चुअली ट्राइंग टू apologize for the things that they might have done in the past, then it is also your duty to forgive them and move on from whatever has happened in the past. आपको भी भूल जाना चाहिए कि क्या हुआ था. अगर सामने वाला एफर्ट्स पुट इन कर रहा है, आप भी एफर्ट्स पुट इन करो उस रिलेशनशिप को रिकंडल करने में. एंड डेफिनेटली कभी कभी वही रिलेशनशिप्स लाइफ लॉन्ग रह जाते हैं, लास्ट कर जाते हैं, एंड यू टेंड टू गेट सो ग्रेटफुल फॉर देम दैट you are grateful to them, to God, that yes, you gave that one chance to them. So the most important aspect with the whole relationship thing is patience and perseverance. Now, being patient in today's time, it's a bit of a hassle, we know, but बोलते हैं टाइम दो, सब ठीक हो जाता है. So it happens here also. Sometimes there are things that might have happened that made another person very angry, or which might have made you very angry. So heat of the moment mein we shouldn't be saying or doing things that we do not mean. We should just wait. मतलब phone ही off कर दो, या if that person is in front of you, just go out, maintain distance from them. Do not see them until you are all calm down or cool down. And ये तो 60% चीज़ें resolve कर देता, because when in the heat of the moment or when we are angry, we say a lot many mean things, rude things, which even we don't have account of, or which we regret later. So instead of regretting later on, we should just shut ourselves out for a moment or for a while, until we are not in a state of mind to talk in a calm and composed manner. So patience is very important. It is hard, I know, but you have to find ways, you have to find solutions कि आपके लिए क्या वर्क करता है, जिससे आप probably patient हो सकते हो. या फिर आपको 15-20 minutes अपने आपको टाइम दे दो, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours or anything. जब तक आप calm down नहीं हो जाते हो, आप कुछ बात नहीं करोगे. Being aggressive, being impatient in relationships, that is not the solution. Being calm, being patient, being composed, That is, I know sometimes people, they tend to push our limits, and it's okay to lash out once in a while. In that scenario, another person's duty is to understand your situations or from where you're coming from. Don't always, this is what I'm trying to say in the whole video, that don't always blame yourself. We are all humans. All the emotions, be it anger, sadness, joy, contentment, it only makes us more human. So it's okay if you are, even if you lash out because someone has pushed your boundaries way too far. It is okay, because maybe कुछ लोग हमारी kindness और हमारी understanding, हमारा love नहीं deserve करते, and it's okay to maintain distance from them. ठीक है, आप दूर ही रहो. And there are people who brings the best out of us, but also there are people who brings the worst out of us. So we have to decide. And yes, whatever points I've mentioned, whatever things we have talked about in this video, apply it, but also think from your brain instead of thinking it from your heart, and see कि सामने वाला इंसान worth it है या नहीं है. अगर नहीं है, then just back off. There is no point putting in your energy, or there is no point putting in all your heart and soul into saving that relationship, because it's not gonna work anyways. Because if they have made up their mind to leave, then they will always be in the search of the slightest of inconvenience or the most unreasonable points, and nothing in the world can stop them. And the pro tip is कि कभी कभी कुछ रिश्तों को छोड़ देना, कुछ relationships को छोड़ देना ही बेहतर होता है, for the good of you and for good of them as well. Because अगर सामने वाला reciprocate ही नहीं करना चाहता, efforts ही नहीं डालना चाहता, it's only gonna ruin you. It's only gonna ruin your mental health, your peace of mind. So it's better to just leave it as it is and move on. Just accept it. क्योंकि कुछ चीज़ें हम नहीं चेंज कर सकते, चाह के भी चेंज नहीं कर सकते. बिकॉज एज आई मेंशन्ड, इट हैपन्स बोथ वेज, फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड्स. एक इंसान एफर्ट्स डाल के एक रिलेशनशिप नहीं चला सकता. बिकॉज आई हर्ड इट इन जय किशोरी's वीडियो कि इंसान की फितरत ऐसी है कि अगर उनके पास लाखों की चीज़ है, वो भी उनको 2 टके की लगेगी, और अगर 2 टके की चीज़ है, वो भी लाखों की लगेगी. सो इट्स नॉट यू, it's how they perceive you, it's how they see you, and it's them. It's basically them. It's not related to you. It has got nothing to do with you. It's them. You have done your best. You have put in your 200%. You have done all the good, but still, if things are not working out, probably it's not meant to be, and that is fine. I hope I could add some meaning in your life through this video's medium, and I shall see you in the next video. Until then, take care and bye bye.